And now, we'd like to feature...
What'd you say?
I'm sick now.
Fuck.
My kids have got me.
Fuck. And look, I've even got something good to show you.
It never ends. Negative.
Negative.
Well,
The first time in fucking 12 days, I've been negative. And it
excellent.
just fucking sucks when you're positive and you're just like, this is fucking bullshit, you know?
I know. Yeah, COVID can get stuffed.
So, yeah, everything can get stuffed now. I'm fucking negative. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the
Back
two
into the world.
investors here for your entertainment through sickness and health. I am Anzac. And with me tonight, the ever incredible, the long contained, the often imitated but never duplicated, it is Grovesy. I forgot to say all the stuff about we do property, shares, cryptocurrency, gold, and NVX.
And NV fucking X.
And NVX, what the fuck is happening there? We don't
and
have...
we don't give financial advice.
No. Never have, never will.
Never have, never will. It's just two Aussie blokes talking about investing.
Talking about shit. We talk about investing here, do we?
Being sick. Talking about being sick from our kids.
Oh.
But we're committed.
Where do you want to start?
We do it with COVID. We do it with anything.
What do you think you've got?
I don't have COVID. I've done about 3 tests. I've just got a cold.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Ruby's got it as well.
Yep.
Hey, Ruby. Share that to Ruby. She watches this every week.
Yeah.
Hey,
No
Rubes.
swearing. No swearing. Can you see that, Grovesy?
Yeah, can see that.
This is the last month for Novonix.
Yeah.
A month ago, it was same price,
Yeah.
242. It's 243 now. It was 242.
Yeah.
A cent less.
Yeah. Oh, I think start off on that. I found a schedule for when the BIF loans will be possibly executed. So I think it's looking like October.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, so it's looking like.
So take us through this stuff. Take us through. What is it?
So this is the issue date for when the US government said that, and that's in American date format, by the way.
FOA.
Yes, I think that's funding something. I'm guessing what that is. It's something to do with the funding, the Biden funding. It's to do with the Inflation Reduction Act. And that's when they basically released a whole lot of funding for green energy initiatives. And then there was a submission deadline for your letter of intent, which Novonix did. And the full application deadline was the 1st of July. So Novonix has already done that. They've already put their application in.
Yep.
But you can see they extended it because this Inflation Reduction Act, I think it's called.
That's it.
I think because that got pushed out because there was all the debating. That's why the grants have now been pushed out a little bit. So it's looking like it's October for the notifications, and then between October and April next year to actually receive the loans, which I'm expecting, and as you have been expecting, at least $100 million US from the US government. What I'm expecting Novonix will get.
So how did you get this from Hot Copper?
This was from a Hot Copper, yeah.
Old mate Bernie, is it?
No, some other guy actually.
What's his name?
Yeah. I can't remember what his name was, but so it's just saying, the DOE will put in as much. So, if it's a 50-50 cost share and the new facility is 350 million, then Novonix will also have to put in 175 million as an example, which they've got. They've got 200 million bucks sitting in the bank.
They've got over 200 or something, don't they?
They've got 211 million in the bank.
And And how much did they spend in a quarter? They spent,
It wasn't much. It was,
yeah,
you know,
3
10 million or something.
3 million or yeah.
Yeah, it was compared to what they've got on their balance sheet, it's nothing. Like, so
Yeah.
they're not burning cash
Yep.
because I think they're waiting for this. Yeah, you know, reading between the lines, I think it's because they're waiting for these loans to come through so they can double. You know, if they got 100 million bucks that they can use, and the government's going to give them 100, then bang, you can scale up a lot quicker. And these are grants, so they might be either like really low cost loans, or they might actually just give them 100 million bucks to scale up, which would be amazing if they did.
Yeah.
But even if it's a low cost, you know, 1% loan, then they'll be able to pay that back once they've got billions of dollars coming in revenue.
Yeah.
So
is
yeah,
did you say the total, the maximum amount is 175 mil? Is that right?
No, I think
if the new facility will cost 350 mil in total, the grant awarded was for 175, then Novonix needs to also put in 175. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think
what's this new facility? So it's not Big Blue, right?
This would be another facility to scale up even more to get to the 40,000 ton.
Yeah.
The next phase of the project will be to get up to 40,000 tons.
So Big Blue can do how much?
That can do 10,000 tons, I think.
Yeah.
Which is and that's the one that they've got
That's
the agreement
Chattanooga.
with core power. That's Chattanooga.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Big Blue should be able to get scaled up to take on more than 10,000. But what they're fitting it out for at the moment is 10,000.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll be able to scale that up because it looks like a massive factory. So I'm sure they can scale it. But I'm sure they'll be looking for other sites too. If they get, you know, 150 million bucks, then it's game on. It's just a matter of.
We've talked about this. So this happened late last week. Biden signs Inflation Reduction Act into law, setting 15% minimum corporate tax rate. We had a chat about this this week, Grovesy, and we were saying what a odd name it is, calling it the Inflation Reduction Act.
It's a bit of a political spin, to be honest.
Yeah. What's you know, giving Novonix or giving companies like Novonix millions of dollars, is that directly going to reduce inflation?
No. If anything, it's going to stoke inflation, really.
Yeah.
But I think for Biden to get it through and to appease his supporters, I think they renamed it. Because I think it was called the Build Better or Biden Infrastructure Fund or something like that was the original name of it. And then they changed it to this to get it through. And there was a few amendments to it. Like they had to put through some amendments for healthcare. So, you know, for example, making insulin cheaper for people, which is fair enough.
Yeah. Insulin.
That's a good thing. As a fellow diabetic.
That's what I was about to say. Okay, so there you go. So it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Breaking
so I think
news.
Biden signed it into law the other day. Yeah, here he is here. Yeah, maybe have a listen.
He doesn't know what the fuck is going on, does he? No, I'm not being rude, but look at him. He doesn't know. He doesn't know where the fuck he is or what the fuck he's doing. He just knows there's people clapping.
Yeah. Is it weekend at Bernie's? Is there a guy behind him holding him up?
And Joe never had a job. Joe had an operation on his shoulder. I just want you to know it wasn't because of anything we did. He's in great shape.
Well, that was quite funny.
Yeah.
Our whip, €500. Amazing.
It's all over.
And I remind it often by my staff, were not for you, your wife telling you to endorse me, I wouldn't be standing here. So thank you very, very much. And also Congresswoman Castor and my good friend Frank Pallone, Congressman Pallone. Thank you for your leadership. You know, well,
Oh.
I couldn't be here. I especially want to thank Nancy Pelosi, who was.
Oh, you know, when he starts talking, I just think, oh, fuck.
I just can't go to sleep.
I just think, oh, fuck.
Oh,
Inflation
so
Reduction
boring.
Act
Oh,
was
yep.
one of the most significant
Here we go.
laws in our history. Let me say from the start, with this law, the American people won and the special interests lost. The American people won and the special interests lost.
Novonix fucking won. Hey?
Novonix won. And we'll win. We'll continue to
Novonix
win.
fucking won.
Substance. This administration began amid a dark
Fuck,
time
he's
in
on
America.
some substance, isn't he?
As Jim said, a once-in-a-century pandemic, devastating joblessness, clear and present threats to democracy and the rule of law, doubts about America's future itself. And yet, we've not wavered, we've not flinched, and we've not given in. Instead, we're delivering results for the American people. We didn't tear down.
I can't listen to much more of this shit.
Yeah, that's enough of him.
Today offers further proof that the soul of America is vibrant, the future of America is bright, and the
We
promise
just know
of
that he
America
signed
is
it.
real.
The what?
He signed it in. That's all
He
we need.
signed it.
That's all we need to know.
He doesn't know
It's
what
law
he
now.
signed, or what
Doesn't know what he
it's called,
signed.
or where he is.
He doesn't know what day it is.
He doesn't know what fucking day it is. He doesn't know which way he's fucking up.
But
But
he signed it.
somebody
That's
put a
amazing.
piece of paper in front of this fucking puppet, and he managed to sign it. And we've got it.
Yeah.
NVX.
Yeah. It's going to be significant. It really
Okay.
is.
Shut up, Biden. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that was exhausting. I feel like I need a
Yeah.
fucking shower or something after
I know.
that. Okay, good news. So goodbye to this. So because
Yeah,
of
so
this,
looking like between October and April, unfortunately. But at least there's a bit of a time frame now.
Yeah.
That's actually definitely in law. They're taking
Yeah.
a lot longer than what we thought. Like
Yeah.
I thought,
It's-
April,
it's
May this year.
basically it's doubling the value, the current value of what NVX is now.
Yeah, potentially if they get it. Well, it's a matter of when they get it. I'm sure they're going to get it
Mm.
because they're the only graphite producer in America.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Synthetic graphite producer. In
synthetic
America.
graphite. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're building infrastructure in America, employing American people who are paying taxes, so they're the prime candidate to get one of these loans.
Yep. So this came out. When did this come out? 21st. So
Yes, a couple of days ago.
what do we got here? A pretty cute chick. I'm gonna say she's got a hard hat here. She's wearing a nice stripy white and blue shirt.
Yeah.
And she's
Very
hot.
professional looking. Yeah.
She's hot. But she's in thinking pose. She's looking and
stressed.
she's saying, That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's a hottie. She's a hottie.
Like, when's Novonix going to make some money?
I do like her.
Well,
She's thinking.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, Novonix shares were valued at $12.47. Fuck, can we remember that?
Don't we fucking know it?
Yeah.
Don't we know it?
We know it. You know it. We all fucking know it. However, that was more than 8 months ago, was it? Fuck, it was 8 months ago.
Jeez.
In a far, far, far universe. Well, I was going to quote the start of Star Wars, but how does that start, Star Wars?
Yeah.
A long time
far, far
away, in a
galaxy.
faraway universe. Novonix was $12.47.
Then it plummeted.
What the fuck happened? I'm blaming, well, I was going to blame Darth Vader or some Sith Lord or something like that to keep on that, but
let's blame
a far
the Sith
different
Lord.
environment to what we know today. You're right. The environment was it very different then. Indeed, battery technology companies joined countless other unprofitable shares, which were catapulted to all-time highs amid rampant speculation. Monetary policy in the form of ultra-low interest rates fueled such investments into the stratosphere. It's well written. Yet, here we are less than a year later, with a Novonix share price that is 1/4 of its former glory. Undoubtedly, the cheap money tap has been turned off amidst the reinstitution of interest rate increases by central banks. And remarkably, it's companies caught without a positive cash flow machine of their own that have suffered the most, like Novonix. You know, it's not making money yet.
Yeah, it's burning cash.
Potential to make fucking billions.
But yeah, in another 2 to 3 years, it'll be making billions of dollars in revenue.
Right now, it's not.
So,
Unfortunately for
right now it's not.
Novonix shareholders, the one high-flying company is member of that camp. What are we going to call that camp? It's called
But if you have
Camp-
patience, though, it's still a great stock, I think.
Camp
I'm a
Krusty.
real-
Camp Krusty. Cash earner or burner. Considering
It's a
profits.
burner at the moment.
Burner. Considering profits hold greater importance in this environment. It's true. It's all growth stocks that have been pumped down. How close is Novonix to profitability? To answer that question, let's take a look at the company's latest quarterly activities report. On 27th of July, ASX listed Novonix served up its accounts for quarter ending 30th June 2022. According to the release, the battery material company collected 2.55 million in receipts, which is fucking nothing. That's nothing to do with making synthetic graphite at all.
No, that's their battery testing.
That is
That's where they're
testing
getting
battery,
paid for that. Yeah,
which gives them contacts.
a little bit of chump change, and they know what sort of battery materials are being tested. So that's a positive for that.
It's somehow related.
Yeah,
Because, you know,
Novonix is world renowned for testing, though.
Yeah.
They've got all the testing equipment and facilities to do it.
So it brought the 12-month value to 9 million. However, staff costs alone consume half that in the quarter. Once other costs are added in, such as research and development, and they spend a lot on research and development, we know that, admin and the rest, Novonix operational cash flow for the quarter finishes up on 7.96 million outflow. In short, Novonix chewed through 4.75 million in the last quarter. You said it was 10, so it was about half that. In a quarter, 4.75 million is not a lot.
It's not
money compared to, fortunately, the company has considerable stash of cash. What are we talking about, Robbo? Cash. Robbo? Cash. Where's the cash? Get the cash, Robbo. Cash.
207.08 million.
Cash, Robbo. Cash. Where's the cash? No cash here, Robbo. No, plenty cash here. $270 million, Robbo. Cash.
So they got about 10 years worth of bloody cash sitting there. If they spend 5 million a quarter, they'll last 10 years.
But are they just going to do this for another 10 years? No.
They're not going to sit on 200 million cash and do nothing with it.
No. Well, they've already got plans to spend that 200 million on making synthetic graphite.
Yeah, and expanding even more.
Expanding outside America.
And let's not forget the cathode. They got the cathode line as well, which they're spending money on.
Huge.
That's the other line of business, which is even bigger than anode.
Huge. No one can predict the future. Not even God. No, it says not even Novonix. But what is the game plan for potential future profitability? Well, it comes down to the success of the company's synthetic graphite, or as I like to call it, SG. Ultimately, Novonix needs to scale up its production of SG over the coming years to increase revenue. If successful, there is some possibility that the business can achieve scale.
Not possibility. That's bullshit. It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
The amount of demand that's going to come through.
Yeah. However, scaling takes time. As present, Novonix plans to produce 10,000 metric tons by 2023. So how long is that away? 4 months away by 2023.
4 months away. Yeah.
Further plans would see production increase to 40,000 tons by 2025.
Yeah. And most, on most sites in that I've looked at, the synthetic graphite price is about 20 grand Australian a ton.
A ton.
So by this time next year, in theory,
Let hold your horses, cuz. So I'm just getting my little calculator.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want me to calculate?
Well, it's pretty simple. It'd be 20,000 Australian dollars times
20,000 Australian
tons.
dollars. Yep.
Times 10,000 tons.
Which
200 million.
Times 10,000 is
200 million.
200 million. So
yeah,
by 2023,
so
they'll
by
be
this
making
time next year,
10,000 metric tons a year.
A year, yeah, per year.
Per year.
Yeah.
So
by this time next year, they should have potentially 200 million, well, maybe 150 million in revenue with a quarter to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and
so that's 150 million. That's pretty much what Novonix has in the kitty now.
Correct. And the margin
what
on
we expect from this fucking grant from good old the muddle-headed wombat.
That's right.
You know,
that's it.
Remember that book, The Muddle-Headed Wombat?
Yeah.
I fucking love that book, dude. I really loved it. But
like the margins on 200 million should be about between 50 and 60% roughly.
Yeah.
So it's huge. It's going to become a huge money making machine. Once you like do the figures on 150,000 tons.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like that's 10,000 tons. Okay, but 40,000 tons by 2025. So let's not forget 2025.
10,000. But let's just talk the 10,000 first. We've actually got a contract for 10,000 tons. That is definitely going to happen. Core Power have bought a contract with us.
Yeah. So that's 200 million.
So as soon as you have 200 million in your bank account, that's going to re-rate the stock straight away.
Yeah.
Because when all the analysts and that will start looking at it and go, okay, they've got 200 million, they're making about 100 million in profit, and there's only 400 million shares on issue. So, and then now let's go out to 2025 and do 40,000 tons.
Let's just times that by 4. Times by 4 equals
800 million.
800 million, and don't forget too the costs don't necessarily increase by 4.
No, that's right. Because once, as we know from uni days, once they should achieve economies of scale.
The only thing I remember from uni days is just getting fucked up and trying to read every chick that existed. And honestly, economies, you can remember that. No, I remember economies of scale.
Oh, so basically, the more you start producing, the less your unit costs.
Less the fixed costs are, exactly. Because I mean, how many metric tons can Big Blue produce?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm sure it's definitely more than 10,000 tons.
Yeah.
I know that based on the size of it.
Yep.
It's freaking huge. So, and now do a figure 150,000 times 20,000.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a lot harder. There's a lot of zeros then.
There is a lot of zeros.
So
that's what gets me excited.
20,000. Sorry, that's 200,000. Jesus, 20,000. 20,000
times 150,000
times 150. 150,000. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Equals. It's too fucking big. It's too big. Error. It's too big. I think it might work if
about 3 billion.
Like, are you kidding me? This calculator can't fucking do it.
It can't work out how much revenue.
Okay, well, look, I can just do like this, which is 20,000, and we'll just say 20. So we're talking whatever you see is 1,000. That's 20,000,
Yeah, 20 times
5.
150.
150.
Yeah.
150 equals. There you go.
So it's $3 billion in revenue.
Plus 000. So 3 billion.
Right.
A $3 billion
Or
company.
is it 30? No. Hang on. Let me
No,
get my-
instead of saying 20,000, I'll just write 20. I've lost you, Crovesy.
hang on.
I've
Yeah,
lost your
it's
face. Doesn't matter.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're
three,
using
three,
your phone, are you?
yeah. I'm just I'm back.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
So it's 3 billion.
3 billion.
Yeah.
3 billion.
So let's say they're making 1.5 billion and they've only got 400 million shares on issue. So your earnings per share is going to be massive. Like your profit per share is going to be huge.
Huge.
Like just ridiculously huge.
Should I invest $1,000 in Novonix right now? Well, you fucking will regret it in the future if you don't.
Yeah.
You
If
know.
you're prepared to be patient and you don't need the money at the moment, then yeah, it's still a good buy.
Look, it dived today, and look at this.
But we're
here.
not giving advice. This is just us talking crap.
August 17th. Hang on. Was this? Yeah, it was last week. Yep. Look at this bearded cunt here. He's got tattoos all over him. He's looking at his tablet. He's thinking, what the fuck is going on with Novonix? So should he be? Not even going to read it. But we did have a look at this. And you saw it and I saw it. And this is old mate Jeremy Grovesy. Remember this?
Yeah.
I watched it and then and forgot to send it to our Novonix WhatsApp group. And then
oh yeah, this is the one I saw today. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good.
Really
and it's
good.
basically saying what we've been banging on about for the last 10 minutes, really, isn't it? He's just saying what we've been saying for the last 6 months.
Shit. Yep. Yeah, there's a few things that he talks about that we haven't talked about. There you go. How the phase 1, phase 2. So that's where we are now.
Yeah.
And about Novonix, like how we've come down to these ridiculous, $2.50 levels.
Yeah. He's saying it's undervalued, and we agree. Like I think it's way undervalued.
Yeah.
As well. But for the potential of what's about to come, but a lot of people that until they see actuals, they won't actually put their money in. But that's to make money, you got to take a punt.
Oh, this was quite cool too. Remember this stuff? So this is
this is to do with the cathode, isn't it?
Yeah. Like how in 2030.
And also, I think he made a good point about how yes, there will be other battery technologies coming out,
like synthetic. Synthetic.
Like,
Not synthetic.
solid state batteries.
Yeah, silicon.
Silicon. Yeah, but the problem with them, as we've discussed before in this forum, is that to get them to scale and into a big car battery,
they can't be charged and discharged and charged and discharged and charged and discharged.
Yeah.
And if they can't be, then they're useless.
Yeah, but the technology will get better, and there's going to be a whole range of battery technologies in the future. But the one that's leading the charge at the moment is the batteries that have graphite and nickel, and lithium in them. Because that's the one that all of the companies are producing and looking at. But that's not to say that they won't get overrun in the future. But that's why I love that Novonix has the research and development division, so they can come up with new technologies themselves.
Yeah, and they've got
they're not just sitting still. They're not just going to put all their eggs into synthetic graphite and leave it at that. They're going to keep developing and keep researching and come up with better.
This was
better,
good too, the Novonix
graphite.
anode material. I mean, we've seen it before, how it's just so much
Yeah.
better than anything else out there.
And it lasts so much longer, which means, as you said, you charge and discharge,
Mm.
You want to have Novonix synthetic graphite in your battery.
Yeah.
It's going to make the cycles last longer, which is what you want.
Make your car last longer, make your battery last
Make
longer.
Think
If the
of
most
your phone.
expensive part of a car, an electric vehicle, is the battery, then
Yeah.
you want that to
But
last
even
the longest.
even think of your phone. Most phones you get 2 years. Imagine if you could get 4 years.
Yeah.
That's what Novonix is essentially saying. They're saying we can give you much longer cycle life with our synthetic graphite.
Mm.
It's that good.
Yep. Jesus, don't die yet. We've still got 10 minutes to talk shit about. Yeah.
So it's exciting. Every time I go back and look at one of these videos, or just, it kind of just reaffirms what you're thinking, because you sometimes start to doubt yourself, and then you think, no, people are on the same page as what we've been talking about.
Oh, look at this guy. He replied, "Great video, Jez. Please keep them coming."
Ah, what a legend.
Yeah. Someone even loved by the Stock Factory. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very good video. So anyone, if people want to watch it, it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's that guy's talking about that 100-year battery that we talked about.
Yeah. And someone talked about too, that they went to in October last year. I dropped in on the plant in Chattanooga.
Oh, really?
Workers were installing the structural elements for the electric furnaces, Generation 2. The plant engineer gave me a tour of the proof of concept. Samsung and Ford are building battery plants nearby. Let me say that again. Samsung and Ford are building battery plants nearby, and mines are within, and something mines are within 2-hour drive. So it's one of the most well-planned NEV futures for electrification in the US. Yeah.
Yeah, and we know
neighborhood and temp. Okay. NVX is a sleeping giant. God.
And we know that VW is set up right next door as well.
Yeah.
To the big blue. So, you put 2 and 2 together, it's just going to take off again at some point.
Yep.
I believe, my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Not giving advice, just my personal.
No. Look, geez, we've talked about Novonix for almost 40 minutes. Let's talk a little bit about some other shit. UK inflation hit 40
nuts, and I actually read the other day, I reckon it's going to go to 18.6% in the UK in January, February, because like heating prices and gas are going to go ballistic.
Yeah.
So if we think you got it bad in Australia, then take a look again, because the rest of the world are getting screwed.
Yeah, worse. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit about crypto and stuff. But before we do that, gold. I just found one on gold. I was just saying that gold hasn't been doing well. And people are expecting it to go well in times like this. And gold,
there you go.
main competition is Bitcoin.
That's what we've been saying, isn't it?
But Bitcoin doesn't seem to be doing well now at all, as we all know, which moves us on to Bitcoin. Oh, look at her.
Yeah.
Stay ahead of the game.
Stay ahead of the game, right?
Holy, I'd like to stay ahead of her game. Look at her. Holy moly. Okay, yep. So moving to crypto. Oh, here's a bit of a, there's lots of talking up, so here's some macro guru, Rail Powell.
Look at all those zeros.
Oh, too many. You couldn't have that many zeros on this calculator.
That 200 trillion.
Yeah, but in 10 years, then
Yeah.
in the next decade, so 200x in the next decade, I think nobody's, well, people, who knows with crypto, don't they? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, we've got an important announcement, I think, tonight or tomorrow night from the US Fed.
Ah.
That'll determine where Bitcoin and even Novonix goes.
And what's that?
They'll be releasing like how much they're going to increase rates, and they'll be going over
Okay.
inflation, and so hopefully they don't go to the 0.75. Hopefully they go to 0.5, and then the markets will take off.
Yeah. This is a
So
little
we'll
thing
find
on
out next week.
Bitcoin that's on Channel 9. Let's watch a little bit. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Cryptocurrency really gets your blood pumping. They made a fortune in cryptocurrency. Got more than 100 Bitcoin. That's millions. But it wasn't enough.
NFT space is the Wild West.
On 60 Minutes, at the start, no one really believed it, but tech buffers get rich quick schemes.
Get
Just
rich
like
quick.
the early internet, and it's so crazy. I mean, if these of you got
That guy over.
it just might work. 4 or 5 million this year, perhaps 10 if things go better. But are you mad enough? How much is driven by greed? There is to join this virtual gold rush.
For me, that just screams bubble.
Are they talking about the metaverse there?
The what?
Is that about the metaverse? Is that the thing that they're talking about there?
Yeah.
Like the one that what's his name? The Facebook guy's looking to do.
Oh, old mate. Look at this. Look at Bitcoin prices. So pumped up. This is the past month or so, and it's come
Yeah.
down. ETH has kind of
That's kinda
stayed
like-
up a bit more.
Yeah, that's
do we
kind of
do?
reflective of Novonix as well, isn't it? So Novonix is
my
really
God, yeah.
goes in tune.
Yeah, it's back to where it was a month ago.
Yeah.
But Ethereum, not so. I wanted a
That's
nice
'cause
little chart.
That's because they got that the what's it called happening in the next month or so, isn't it? When
1
they move
month
over
for
to the new,
Ethereum.
they go to the new platform, which is meant to
Yeah,
be more environmentally friendly.
1,400. Now it's sitting at 1,600. So it's definitely pumped up to almost $2,000 for an
Yeah.
Ethereum USD, and sticking up there a bit,
Yeah.
pumped a little bit. So Ethereum is doing better
Yeah.
than old mate crypto. Old mate
Yeah. Oh my Bitcoin.
crypto's retreat. There you go. Is Bitcoin price rally over? Or is NVX rally over? A month ago we rallied up. Same with
Yeah.
Bitcoin. Tumbles 13% over the past week. Fuck Bitcoin, fuck NVX. Meanwhile, Ethereum has tumbled 19% over 7 days, but still up over the month. What will happen? Is it going to
Well,
keep
the US
going
Fed,
down?
the Fed announcement, I think is I think it's tomorrow night.
Okay.
So that's going to have a big say in what happens.
You
Oh
said
yeah, this was cool. Yeah, Dodge.
new electric muscle car concept.
Yeah, I was actually thinking with this, what would it actually sound like? I wonder if they're going to put like the sound of a Dodge.
They'd have to.
You want that.
Yeah.
You want that grunty.
Yeah.
You get from a V8.
It'd have speakers.
Speakers or something, so you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Speakers and that face outwards or face inwards. Oh shit, I don't know.
So
Quiet
you
as
feel
a
that.
mouse.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be nothing, and that's not a Dodge. A Dodge has balls.
Yeah. Yeah. No balls. No balls with a battery.